So I feel like I need to preface this by saying I don't watch, I don't like, and I don't respect reality TV. With that being said, I have some guilty pleasure shows. Like I've watched The Ultimatum, and I just got caught up with Love Island season 8. Did not watch shit before that. Did not. Don't ask me about season 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Didn't watch it. Didn't understand. My wife had to explain to me the premise of the show. Right? Sorry. Before I even continue. So the premise of the show is a bunch of people are put on an island and they're told to find love with other people who are there. Throughout the show's duration, producers might throw bombshells, which are people who are their job is to also find love by breaking up someone's couple, whether that be like through a challenge, whether that be through like just literally taking them from you. That's what the bombshell does. You got the OGs and you got the bombshells. Sometimes they'll pick, apparently, because I've been on Reddit threads too, they'll pick bombshells specifically for Islanders to like, win them over, or if they want to introduce a little bit of drama or whatever, right? So let's start from jump. Going by what I remember, this Islander, Anaya's mad cool. Like that's just the average FAMU girl right there. Like I'm so fucking serious. Like, she pretty, she dark skinned, real nice and chocolate, like my wife. Like she seems to be everybody's therapist, right? But at the same time, she's kind of like, she's not gossipy, but she always knows the tea because she's everyone's therapist. Like if you look at when someone's upset, who's the person talking to them? Or who's the person they go to talk to? It's Anaya. Like, I'm sure, she's not trying to be messy, and she's not really that messy, but she knows all the tea because everyone keeps telling her all the tea. Because, it's something about black women that you just trust. You just want to tell her all your business. I love that. Moving on, we got Casey. Casey is literally, if I was on the show, like if I wasn't married, don't let my wife hear that, she gonna beat my ass. I'm kidding. If I wasn't married and if I was on Love Island, I'd probably be Casey. Like, KC. Excuse me, not Casey. KC. Because this nigga, you just be there making these fucking faces. Like, there's a moment where one of the Islanders is trying to vent to him about some shit, and like, me, the viewer, I know it's bullshit, and KC, the nigga who's there, he knows that's bullshit, and he's looking at her like his facial expressions are funny. He's also, like, as far as I know right now, he's also one of the more realer contestants. I think it was really funny, like, because, like I said before, I've been on some Reddit threads, and they're like, Casey's pissing off the producers, he's gotta be. Because there was a moment where someone was gonna crash out, and he literally stopped it. He was like, no, what are you doing? Stop, I'm not letting you go out like that. Like, that's me. I'm not letting nobody who I'm friends with go out any sort of way when I know that I can do something to stop you from potentially making a fool out of yourself. Moving on, Beatrice. The track star in me love Beatrice, bro. She pretty, she funny, she blunt. She's really sexual. I mean, everybody kind of is. It's Love Island, a bunch of 20-year-olds, they're horny as fuck. She cool as fuck. Like, probably in my top 3 favorite Islanders. I will drop 0 spoilers. If what I'm saying interests you at all, go check it out. And she's a fucking Paralympic medalist, yo. Like, come on, son. She sprints and she does long jump. Like, come on. That's just fire. That's fucking fire. Moving on, we got Sean, the cop, right? All cops are bad. Yes, they are. But Sean is funny. He's funny. He looks like the Kevin James meme, with his hands in his pockets. I'm pretty sure I've seen that meme of him somewhere. And yeah, he's a freaky dude. They call him Officer Sexy Pants. I'm not gonna lie, when he first came on the show, I was like, oh, I don't fuck with this dude. Within like 20 minutes, I was like, why are they treating Officer Sexy Pants so bad? Like, what did he do? Like, come on, that's my boy right there. And for the longest, I didn't know if he was Hispanic, if he was Samoan. Turns out, he is Black and Asian. Didn't know. Woo! Like, we really come in all shades, don't we? Shit crazy. Moving on, we got Zach. I don't fucking like Zach. Zach seems like he thinks he's too cool for school, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's above me, like, or I'm above this, like, I don't give a fuck. But at the same time, like, I'm so cool. I don't know, bro. He's pompous. He seems real pompous. And it's not just the accent, right? Because I lived in England when I was younger. My sister's English, all that good stuff. My first accent was a British accent. I just think the dude's kind of a douchebag. That's just me. That's just me. His partner, Kata, I didn't like her at first either. I think her voice is grating as fuck, honestly. I like the way she talked. Oh, God. Like, just knock it down a bit. Right? But at the same time, like, she's very beautiful. I'm not gonna take that away from her. She grew on me. She's kind of funny, but she's messy. Not like directly messy, but she enjoys mess. But it's a fucking reality TV, so I'm sure to some extent everybody on that show likes mess, so it is what it is. Moving on, we got Trinity, right? Trinity is like a regular person being on the island, right? Like, she's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's funny as fuck. She's one of the funnier, I think Trinity, Beatrice, and KC, those are the funniest islanders to me, just to me personally. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that away from her. I think her pairing is weird, because like outside of the show I wouldn't see them together, but like as you watch the show it's like, okay, I'll get a bit deeper on that later. Up to her partner now, we got Bryce. Bryce is like frat boy Bryce, you know what I'm saying? Like, very LA. He had a moment in the show where like I got up and had to walk away because the cringe was too hard. I was like, oh my god, like, why? And if you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. It involved a big bet. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. But in recent episodes and over the course of the show, you know, his coupling, I'm cool with it. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Moving on, we got Gabrielle, who was a bombshell who came on a bit later in the show. You don't really get to see a lot of his like character until maybe episode 7, 6, 8, or 7. I'm not setting y'all up. I thought he was just like this Brazilian slut man. Like, I'm dead the fuck serious. I thought that's what his character was. And to an extent, not to an extent, but to a certain degree it is. He is Mr. Brazilian slut man, but he had a legitimate, you know, that man got feelings. That man got some depth to him. When you hear about, like, from people who have left the show and are talking about it, he's one of the funnier people. He's smart as fuck. Apparently he's doing computer science, all this other shit. But like, bro, your first impression of him is, I am from Miami. I am sexy. I am very sexy. I DJ, I model, and I kiss women. That's what I thought he was until, like, you know, they started showing a bit more of his personality. So he ended up being another one of the Islanders who grew on me. Oh my god. I'm gonna talk at large about these two's pairing, but Sincere and Melanie. When the show started, I thought Sincere was cool. You know, I like playing guess the race of racially ambiguous people, right? So I'm like, is he Filipino? Is he black? Is he like black and Hispanic? I don't know. So I was just having fun with that, and like, bro he got that majestic ass hair. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like, that's if Simba was a human being, or I forgot the nigga from Moana's actual name, but he has that hair with like a black man's face, and it's like, that's cool to see. I'm not gonna cap, you know. But he kind of a man child, and if you watch the show, then you know. And I'm gonna talk about it later on when we get into like the couples, but for the time being, like, America got their eyes on you, Sincere. Like, you moving real flaw. Melanie, here, you know, another one of the OG Islanders. She started off cool, you know. She used to be a plus size model. Fun fact, like, yeah, like, she lost a lot of weight, you know. If that's what she wanted, you know, kudos to her. She's very beautiful. She was beautiful then too. Not gonna cap. But yeah, like, Sincere and Melanie, they deserve each other in the worst way. Yeah, I'm not team this or that. I'm team both of y'all suck. Both of y'all are ass. Sincere, you are a liar and manipulative. Melanie, you are a liar and manipulative. No, but they are. They suck. Some of the other bombshells. I'm gonna save the worst for last. I got y'all. Soul, another one of the bombshells. Very beautiful. Light bright. Got a fat ass. I didn't say that first. My wife did, so it's cool that I say it now, right? Yeah, we literally have no idea what this girl is like outside of her limited interactions with people, because a lot of the OG Islanders like clicked up and they don't really fuck with the bombshells like that, but it's like they're just doing their job. And Soul fell victim to that. So, hopefully in these coming episodes we find out a bit more about her, but like in the time right now, side shotty, you know what I'm saying? Chalk it up to that's just how the game is, you know what I'm saying? Like we just don't know. No, but yeah. And the other female bombshell that came in with Soul, her name is Jen. She's just like a typical pretty Florida white girl, you know what I'm saying? Like I have no idea what her personality is yet. Like we gotta see more of her in the coming episodes. She seems cool. She seems like she's probably like a little bit funny, but I don't know yet. I have no fucking clue. Moving on, we got Caleb. Caleb's just like that southern boy that is, gentleman, but like, yeah, gentleman, but he probably like not. The nigga's 21 years old, 21 or 22. Like he's super fucking young. They're all super fucking young. I think like most of them are younger than 25, and then one of them is like 29, and that's about it. I think. Nah, Gabrielle is 26. Bryce is 29. Everyone else is super young. But yeah, like Caleb, super young, and it shows. I'm trying to remember if I forgot anyone. I don't think so. But the worst for last. Corbin GPT, Agent 007, Zero Riz, Zero New Connections, 7 Can I Get a Kiss? This is like if Can I Get a Hug was a person. Let me tell you about Corbin's personality. He's 6'4", light-skinned, and from Miami. That's his personality. That's it. That nigga is he's a fucking NPC, bro. Like I hate this man. In the later episodes, like it seems like he's developing a personality, but no, not really. He's still a fucking bot. I don't care. However, he's one of the only people who understands what the purpose of Love Island is. Almost forgot about Kenzie. That's a Valley girl, a sorority girl. I feel like if I fell asleep and she was next to me, if I woke up and I saw her staring at me, I would die from a heart attack. She has very pretty eyes. She's very bubbly. She's very nice. She's another person who's actually doing what Love Island is supposed to do, but like, I feel like she gets attached too fast and she's very sensitive, which is not good for the type of show that this is. Yes. However, I feel like, because I went to a very white high school, I could see myself being friends with Kenzie. I really wouldn't try none of these girl shits, bro. Like, nah, I'm good. Except for an eye, maybe. If I wasn't married. I love my wife. You heard it here first. Now, with that being said, let's get into my next thoughts of the show so far. Right now we're at episode 11. Episode 12 drops today at the time of recording. Love Island, to my knowledge, is a show where you explore connections, get to know people, and see how you click with various other people. However, nobody in the show is really doing that. Nobody is doing that. And if they are doing that, they're going about it the complete, like, bad faith ways, right? So even the first bombshell and Beatrice, right? So Beatrice and Sean, if you want to skip spoilers, check the timestamp somewhere. I'll we'll fix it in post. But yeah, Beatrice and Sean were a day one pairing, but once she learned that he had a kid, she was like, She didn't tell him that, but she like pulled away and she was like down to meet more people. They had this whole thing where if you wanted to continue connection, you both stand on green, but if one person stands on red, then they're open to exploring and whatnot. So she ended up like pairing off with Gabrielle. and it seemed super flawed in the time. But Gabrielle was doing what a bombshell was supposed to do. You know, he was just macking with shawties, you know what I'm saying? Having an actual connection with Beatrice, you know, shit was cool. And then when the next two women bombshells came, he kissed both of them like same day. Shit is crazy. To anybody who I think only understand, you know, the OG people that came for season 8. Cause he was trying to explore other connections, so I get it. Like, you don't have to kiss everything that moves, but the fact that he was like actually doing what the premise of the show was, that's nice. Everybody else, no, they were like after the first fucking day, they're like, nah, this is my ride or die. Like this is my girlfriend right here. Like, no, the fuck it's not. Y'all don't know each other. That's weird. That's so weird. Gabrielle understands the premise of the show. Kenzie understands the premise of the show. You're exploring connections. Sorry, my hair is like fucked up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gabrielle understands the premise of the show. Exploring the connections. Kenzie, same thing, because Caleb, who was a male bombshell, you know, this cowboy ass motherfucker, like, as soon as she saw him and heard him speak, she was like, oh, I love this man. And it's like, I get that. He was probably put on the show for your ass. So kudos to you. And the fact that you were down to explore that, great for you. All right. And Corbin and Caleb, they both knew that they was kind of trying to go for the same girl, but they kept it respectful. It was like, why would I beef with you? Like, that's the point of the show. Now, everybody else is straight smoke, straight pissiness if you even try some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the challenges, which are so goddamn sexual, because they have you kissing everybody. It's so weird. It's so weird. I hate reality TV. I don't know. I forgot my point. This show is so make-outy. Now let's get into the couples and the mess, right? I want to talk about the couple I hated the most. And spoiler alert, I'm happy that they're not fucking together anymore. Shout out to y'all, America. Sincere and Melanie. Oh my god. Like, in the beginning, I will say, in the beginning, Melanie was playing games. She was. But Sincere is petty. So he was playing games back. She was emotionally weird and he was emotionally reactive. And as soon as Soul came to the villa, he was like, oh nah, bro. You could see it in his eyes. He did not give a fuck about Melanie anymore. And it's like, that wouldn't be an issue if you vocalize that. But you keep trying to like tell her like, no, you're the one for me. It's been a week, nigga. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Just go. Just be straight up. Tell her, you know, I'm trying to see what Shawty talking about. You know what I'm saying? If it's not a connection, it's not. But I'm trying to see what Shawty talking about. But this nigga, he's a people pleaser. Like, which you might think is a good skill to have, but no. If you are such a people pleaser to the extent that you will lie to them, that's something you need to fix internally with yourself. Nigga, go get what you want, but don't bullshit. Don't lie to nobody. Don't waste nobody's time. Don't try to make somebody think it is what it isn't. Yeah. And Melanie, stop fucking playing games. Like, it's that simple. Stop playing games. Come on now. Now that they're split, she's currently coupled up with Corbin. I think she looks so much more happy. She's great when she's calm, right? And that's so good for her. Sincere and Melanie, never be a thing again. Ever. Never, ever. Ever. I hate it. Alright, moving on. Casey and Anaya. I feel like that would probably be like a family royal court couple. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's tall as fuck, you know, real bubbly, real wise. Mentally wise, emotionally wise about other people's emotions as well. Casey, kind of same thing. I will say, like, as of late, I don't know if I can like stand, because they were my favorite couple, and right now they still kind of are, but I don't know, because I'm not starting to feel a little insecure about stuff, and it's like, I get it, because, you know, so pretty or whatever, and Casey he's told Anaya that he does find Soul attractive, right? He said like he's open to exploring it, but if it goes nowhere, like that's a waste of time, and he's not trying to like ruin something that he has for something that could very well not even be good, right? And I took that as, oh, you're my safe option. Girl, what? You didn't even choose Casey in the beginning. He was by himself. Y'all were the unwanted duo who ended up together. Like, come on, boys, some slack. to the point, like, you know, they do this thing in the show where it's like, can I play you for a chat? Can I play you for a chat? Side note, I fucking hate Love Island lingo. Oh my god. I really want to explore our connection. Can I play you for a chat? Like, shut up. No one talks like that. Yeah, he wasn't even like, because, okay, when Sincere went to go talk with Soul, they was like, boom, this close, staring at each other like hard. I feel like for what it was, Casey kept it respectful, right? Like I said, he stopped Melanie from making a fool of himself over herself earlier in the video, right? So he's got some level of understanding of like how people move, right? He was just talking to Soul. They wasn't talking about nothing deep, nothing like, it was just like surface level conversation, you know, personal space. He had enough space to put his legs up and just be like chilling and still not even be closer. So it's like, come on now. I'm not one of them people who's like, KC can do no wrong, blah, 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 not be tripping. But it's like, you gotta cut him some slack, right? It's the first week of Love Island. Him talking to other people isn't the end of y'all's connection. It's really not. Because again, y'all all have known each other for like less than 2 weeks. This shit is insane. I hate this show, but I love this show. And I hate that I love this show. But that's one of the couples that, like, I wouldn't be mad if they made it all the way through and dated outside of this. Like, that'd be cool. But if they don't, I'm not gonna care that much either. Sincere and Soul, that shit is so surface level, bro. They just think each other's hot. I don't have to give that shit the time of day for real. I feel like Soul like KC for real, and KC is just like, I'm not trying to hurt Anaya's feelings, right? Like, I would love to get to know you, but I don't want to hurt Anaya's feelings. So that door might be shut unless the producers do some fuck shit. I don't know. Moving on, Beatrice and Gabrielle. At first, I thought it was just like super sexual, but y'all gotta remember, we only see what the producers show us, right? And the both of them, they speak Spanish, so I'm pretty sure when it was just the two of them, majority of their conversations were probably in Spanish, and that does not make for great TV. Just like they didn't show a lot of Anaya and KC because they were a healthy couple, and drama sells, healthy couples don't. So we don't know what the fuck their connection really was like. So, you know, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Yeah. Spoiler alert again. When Beatrice got sent home, I felt so bad for Gabe. That's when I started realizing, I was like, all right, yeah, there's clearly so much they don't show us, because he wouldn't have been that sad if they just made out and didn't talk about shit for real. Like, and then on the talk show portion, when she was telling, like, dropping all these like extra details about Gabrielle, I was like, oh, okay, so clearly y'all just want to paint him in a certain, yeah. Justice for Beatrice, man. Like, justice for Bea, bro. For real. Oh my god. Yeah, Mel, you're not that bad, but justice for Bea because she's not on the show. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward, Bryce and Trinity. At first, I thought they was just like friends who was trying not to be single and vulnerable, but she actually liked him now, which made it so weird when Bryce just makes me cringe, like full body cringe. Oh my god. Ugh. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Like, okay, no, the one thing I'm gonna say, right? Them now, Bryce and Trinity, cool, awesome, great. You know, like, shout out to you, girl. I hope you found your mans, you know what I'm saying? But there was a moment when Kata first came to the island, and it was Kata, Bryce, and Zach, and they were all in this big ass bed. And nighttime came, and Kata and Zach is making out. And Bryce, like, goes over there and he's like, you can't leave me out of this. She's like, you're gonna be left out tonight. And I was like, oh, this is just gross. Why would you, who does that? Did y'all think you was about to run a train on her? Or why would you want to kiss a girl in a bed after she just got done kissing another dude in the same bed? What's wrong with you? Oh my god. Oh, ugh. Just nasty. Yeah. Moving on to Zach and Kata. I told y'all, I don't fucking like Zach. Kata grew on me. I don't want to talk about their relationship. They feel solid. I don't wish bad on anyone. But I want someone to come that Kata's actually, like, interested in. That would be very, very fun for me to watch. Yeah. After Beatrice got removed from the show, Jen ended up partnering with Gabrielle. I don't know shit about they coupling. I think they're just really attracted to each other. But Gabriel's like, I feel like Gabriel's still thinking about Beatrice, and it's like, it's gonna be a while before he's fully open. Jen, you gotta show me something, bro. Like you gotta do something. Like not sexual, but you gotta do something that makes me know like you're not a fucking bot. Yeah. Melanie's new pairing, Corbin GPT. I don't care. I'm happy for Mel because he's not sincere. That's it. I don't like Corbin at all. He's so boring and so weird, so cringe. And he's still macking with Kenzie, even though Kenzie is partnered with Caleb now. And it's like, okay. I don't give a fuck. I can't give a fuck. Yeah. But I say all that shit to say, Love Island is a weird ass show. I blame my wife for me watching this bullshit. Watch it at your own risk. But with all that being said, thank you for tapping in. I'm not gonna make this like a recurring thing. I don't care enough about reality TV to make this a recurring thing. Yeah. Whenever this shit comes out, I'm sure there'll be like way more storylines and whatnot, but I'm not making a part 2 of this shit. I'll just tell y'all how I feel about the ending. And if you don't watch Love Island, you're not missing much. And if you do watch Love Island, why do I like this show now? I hate this show and I like this show and I hate that I like this show.
Been waiting so long. No new games came out, no new games in so long. Now that I have more years and my years are so long, still feel like every new game feel like Pong. I've been waiting so long. You've been waiting. Came out so I done made this song. Now that I have more years and my wall is strong, I've been patient. Can you feel my impatience?